Hey everyone, I wanted to go over the new and extremely exciting news that we have for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak on both the Nintendo Switch and on PC. And today we're going to be checking out the brand new DLC armor that's become available thanks to the most latest event quest. This would be the first event quest that we get for the 4th free title update. Within the next few days, I'm going to be putting out a couple of data mining videos where I'm going to be going over pretty much every single event quest that we're going to get part of this specific 4th free title update. I'm also going to be talking about some of the craziness regarding the new monsters that are set to drop, some of the new changes when it comes to weapon balancing that are also kind of like being found in the game's files as well. Tons of new details, so I don't want to rush those videos. You guys know that I like to make sure that I cover everything, make sure that I properly source everything, make sure that I confirm that everything is legit instead of just random speculation, and then make sure that I present that information properly. So we're going to be getting to all of that within the next few days. But for today, I wanted to go over pretty much a brand new event quest called I Need My Beauty Sleep. If you still don't necessarily know how to get your event quest or any sort of downloadable content, make your way down to the Steelworks or Elgato, speak to the Courier Cat, go all the way down to the add-ons options and claim anything that's labeled in white, be it any sort of event quest you might have missed in the past for either base Rise or Sunbreak, and of course any sort of downloadable items, extra armors and stuff like that, or anything along those lines. And one of those quests should be the brand new endurance quest called I Need My Beauty Sleep. This one is going to be putting you up against an Astalos, a Zenogre, and a Furious Rajang in the Shrine Ruins. And now this quest, interestingly enough, the description is very funny. I encourage you guys to check it out if you haven't done so already. It's pretty humorous in the way that they handle it. Essentially, someone is complaining that these monsters are being too loud and they're making too much light in the middle of the night, so therefore they need to be put down. It's pretty amusing the way that it reads, so I had a pretty good chuckle regarding that. But of course, this is just a Master Rank 6-star quest, therefore these are just normal monsters. These are just normal Master Rank monsters. None of them will have higher endurances, higher damages, or anything like that. I have seen some people suggest maybe they have maybe higher health, but I don't see that to be the case. I think they will just go down easily as any other version of them. I think the problem is that a lot of people who are kind of doing this quest, at the very least, I had to do it 3 separate locations. You always see people kind of just go off on their own, fight a monster here and another one over there. They're not really gonna zerg and like fight the monsters in order, Astalos, Zenogre, and Furious Rajang. So maybe that is usually what's gonna get this quest to take a little bit longer than it should. As for the monsters themselves, Astalos will always go down easily. Not that big of a threat. This thing, even Anomaly Investigation Astalos, is pretty disappointing at this point in time when it comes to difficulty. Zenogre has just been kind of like a punching bag for quite a while now. Apex Zenogre, of course, Master Rank version. We are still waiting for that bad boy to finally drop. Maybe in the next free title update, this is something that we should be expecting to finally go ahead and drop. As you know, Anomaly Investigation quests are going to continue to go up in levels, something that I'm teasing, of course, for one of the upcoming videos. And then Furious Rajang is certainly probably the more dangerous monster out of all of these, but the benefit is that, of course, you can kind of mount them, take them to another monster, use them to kind of beat up on the other monsters a little bit, and then, of course, if you mount the other monster, if you knock each other out, you're going to be able to kind of like damage him as well. So he's going to be, he's probably the one with the lowest amount of health, but also the more dangerous one. If you don't really have people paying attention, I didn't really see anyone caught on any of these quests that I did. I had to do it 3 times at the end of the day because, of course, the RNG on my end is not very good. I haven't seen very good RNG in the past few event quests. And the reason why you want to keep your eyes peeled at the end of the quest is because you're looking at the bonus rewards tab. This would be the 3rd line from the rewards, and you are looking for a blue paper rarity 9 item called Bandana Ticket that says awarded for beating the Masters of Thunder, used to craft layer armor for clandestine operations, and you're going to end up needing 3 of these things. Now remember, you're fighting 3 monsters and you need 3 of these things, and every single time that I did this quest, I only ended up getting 1 of them. So maybe I just had bad luck, maybe it was just the way that it's handled, just 1 per. I don't necessarily know, but boy oh boy, it took a while to be able to get this, because you know, it's just a pain in the butt now. Event quests for me have not been very good when it comes to RNG, and I have to do them multiple times. But once you are finished, you know, keep your eyes peeled for those rewards. Maybe you'll end up getting more than 1. You're going to need to be making your way down to the smithy. Check out the Forge Armor option, Forge Layered option, and then tab all the way to the right and check on the bottom for the Face Scarf. This is the first headpiece, essentially layered headpiece armor that we do get for the 4.3 title update. You are gonna need those 3 bandana tickets. You're gonna need a Zinogre Deathly Shocker and Rajang Epoxy or something, and of course a bunch of Astalos materials. All of them you should be able to get relatively easy as you are handling, you know, this event quest, and it should be, you know, pretty easy to get. Once you do, though, all you pretty much have is a face mask. Now, this is a different type of face mask than the one that is already part of paid DLC. I believe there was a paid DLC face mask as part of base Monster Hunter Rise, or maybe like early Sunbreak. I can't quite remember. But this one is just a different version of that face mask. So now we all kind of just have one now available to us, instead of just having to pay to be able to get, you know, a face mask DLC option. But yeah, that's pretty much the event quest in a nutshell. I do think, again, and I'll probably sound like a broken record at this point, complaining about pretty much the same thing every single event quest, except 2 weeks ago when we got that hazard, you know, level emergency Gauss Harag. That is the equivalent now that we know. Emergency and hazards are kind of like the same level of difficulty, and you know, maybe expecting some more of those heading into the future, which we will be talking about in the event quests video that I'll be putting out in a few days, discussing pretty much just what we can see for the 4.3 title update, and more of those are set to come. That is the good part. More, you know, emergency monster quests, which are high difficulty, are set to come. But as of right now, this was just a normal, slightly somewhat disappointing event quest, where the rewards are fine. I have no real issues with it, but of course, expecting more difficulty would probably go a long way. Again, at the very least, we didn't get guild card titles, which I know you guys are crazy in love with. But that's about all the information that I have for you guys today. If you are brand new to my channel, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up, and as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya.